the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News.
We're getting
Now.
closer to him every minute of every hour, but we know who he is.
Straight ahead on DC News Now at 6, a manhunt is underway for a man who killed 5 people who lived next door to him. The emotional plea from the sheriff's office in Texas tonight. Plus, Mayor Bowser is expected to discuss plans to make downtown safer and less congested on Monday. A look at the issues advocates want to be addressed. And we're on the campaign trail. What political analysts have to say about what we can expect in 2024's presidential race. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 6. I'm Annalisa Gale. We've had several weather delays in our region, including at Nats Park today. Let's get right over to meteorologist Scott Sumner now.
Yeah, Annalisa, we have just into the Weather Center here, coastal flood advisory in effect at 2 o'clock in the morning for both Calvert as well as St. Mary's County. And you can see why here. Our local radar picking up on some real intense rain across the region here. Just downpours of rain with this line coming up from the Carolinas. Now, thankfully, it has been below severe limits. That's good news. Get a little closer inspection. Take our future scan and show what's going to transpire here over the next hour or so. Well, the heaviest rain indicated here with that red and yellow will continue to push out into eastern Maryland, leaving behind still some rain across the area, but the most intense rain dwindling. Now, also, I want to show you here rainfall rates. Now, wherever you see the purple shade of color, that is a heavier rain rate per hour if the rain was just staying stationary. As you can see here, though, it is thankfully moving, and about maybe a quarter to 3/4 or 2/3 of an inch of rain are possible here in the short term over the next hour due to that rain. Now, as far as a severe outlook is concerned, once again, we're going back to St. Mary's and Calvert County, the sliver of it down around Lexington Park, where you can still see some severe weather with some gusty winds, as well as a potential spin-up tornado possible here over the next hour or two. Otherwise, if we do not see that in the next hour throughout this newscast, things are going to be quieting down quite a lot. It's pretty quiet here in District. Overcast skies and 63 degrees. I'll let you know what is in store for your temperatures tonight and beyond with my 7-day forecast.
All right, thanks, Scott. Well, new tonight, the governor of Texas is offering a $50,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of a man who shot and killed 5 people in a rural town. The suspect has been identified as 38-year-old Francisco Oropesa, whose police say is armed and dangerous. Police say the deadly shooting happened after neighbors asked that suspect to stop shooting rounds in his yard. The victims were between the ages of 8 and 31 years old and all believed to be from Honduras. The sheriff got emotional while talking about the young boy killed in a press conference this afternoon.
My heart is with this 8-year-old little boy. I don't care if he was here legally. I don't care if he was here illegally. He was in my county. 5 people died in my county, and that is where my heart is.
The FBI is also offering a reward in this case for $25,000. A vigil is scheduled to take place later on this afternoon. Well, developing now, Fairfax County Police are investigating a shooting in Alexandria. Officials now say 1 man is currently in the hospital with life-threatening injuries. According to police, 3 men got into an altercation near Richmond Highway. No updates so far on any arrests in this situation. Police are advising people to avoid that area. Also developing now, more and more pedestrians are being hit on our roads in our area, according to recent data. On Friday, a car hit a person on Alabama Avenue in Southeast D.C. Let's take a look at the scene there. We're told that one person that was hit there was expected to be okay, but was taken to the hospital. That crash comes as we see an increase in pedestrian and cyclist deaths in the DMV. There was a 37% increase in 2022, according to a new report from the Metropolitan Washington Council of Government. The numbers have traffic advocates calling on council members to invest more money on street safety. But now some investments may be at risk of falling victim to budget cuts. Our Marielle Carbone spoke with advocates about the K Street project and why they're now asking the D.C. Council to fund a long-promised bike lane along that street.
It's a lot of names.
These are the names of the people hit and killed on D.C. roadways.
We've been seeing an increase in the number of traffic deaths.
So far this year, 17 people have been killed in traffic fatalities in the district. 23 pedestrians and 9 cyclists seriously injured.
It's gotten more and more dangerous, and more people have gotten killed.
It's why Kaya Chatterjee rallied Wednesday, demanding the district invest in safer streets and infrastructure in the 2024 budget. That includes fully funding and completing a long-promised project, the K Street Transit Project, a mix of protected bus and bike lanes.
This is an area that a lot of people have to go through, even if not a lot of people live right here.
But now it's likely that won't happen.
It reduces the K Street Transitway's FY24 capital budget by $115 million.
Thursday, Councilmember Charles Allen, who chairs the Transportation Committee, announced his plan to shift the K Street money to cover his fare-free Metro bus initiative, saying the project was designed for a pre-pandemic downtown that no longer exists. That decision is getting some pushback. Councilmember Brooke Pinho says it compromises the council's goal of creating a vibrant downtown. And the status quo of the K Street corridor is not acceptable. It serves no one to have free buses that no one wants to take because they are slow and unreliable.
If we want to actually bring people back downtown, then make downtown friendly.
That was Marielle Carbone reporting there. On Monday at noon, Mayor Muriel Bowser is expected to address the K Street Transitway project. Well, Montgomery County Public School Superintendent is detailing a new plan to fight back against a sharp rise in hate crime incidents. DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg talked with students and community leaders about the issue.
Racist, anti-Semitic, and anti-LGBTQ incidents have been plaguing Montgomery County Public Schools this year.
These unacceptable actions have no place in MCPS. They must be called out and not allowed.
That's why Superintendent Dr. Monetha McKnight is outlining how MCPS is coordinating responses to incidents of hate and bias.
We will identify key experts in equity, cultural proficiency, and non-discrimination to respond to incidents and strictly scrutinize our system's decisions for evidence of equity.
Since July 1st, the beginning of the fiscal year, there have been 166 hate incidents. Anti-Semitic incidents more than tripled.
We're seeing it at increasingly younger ages. We have dealt with more elementary schools this year confronting anti-Semitic incidents than we ever have before.
Students who have faced discrimination themselves are appreciative action is being taken.
When you really reach out to the community and you say, we've heard your concerns, and you acknowledge that, but you provide such an in-depth and, detailed response on really what the county is saying to that. I think that was fantastic.
But some leaders say more needs to be done.
We encounter educators at the school level who have been trained in how to handle this and are very seasoned, and we encounter educators and administrators who are not.
McKnight is planning on training staff and adding more to the curriculum for students.
We will help all of the adults in our school system recognize and respond to hate and bias through training on hate and bias that all staff will engage in for next school year, and we will repeat this every year.
Reporting for DC News Now, I'm Daniel Hamburg.